Hello, and welcome to Dolphin's Dive, the weekly strategically minded Handelabra stream hosted by Logic Dolphin. Handelabra believes in civil rights for everyone and in being as inclusive as possible, so any comments or activity actively working against those goals are not welcome and will not be tolerated. You can follow us at Handelabra Games on Twitch or Handelabra on Twitter, Facebook, and YouTube. You can follow me personally at Logic Dolphin on Twitch, Discord, YouTube, or pretty much any avenue. Sentinels of the Multiverse, Bottom of the Ninth, One Deck Dungeon, Aeon's End, and Spirit Island are all available on Steam, iOS, and Android devices. One Deck Dungeon is also available on Switch, and Sentinels of Earth Prime is in active development. You can find more information on those games at Handelabra.com. So, new week, new me, or something. We are within the past 5 years for the first time in a while. The back issue that ended on March 6th, 2018. So let's see, today's February 23rd. March 6th is a week and 4 days from now. So we're 5 years minus a week and 4 days, or I guess technically a week and 4 days, or 5 years and 4 days ago, or 5 years minus 4. What am I saying? This back issue started on February 27th is what I mean. So we're still within the past 5 years. The pre-pandemic era. The time cataclysm is strange. It is not a place. It is not a time. It is many times and many places, yet it is none of those things. And within all that chaos, there is somehow a moment of stillness, a moment of certainty. Heroes and villains all have learned to take advantage of that moment in a desperate struggle for victory surrounding the child at the center. This one shot requires Rook City, Infernal Relic, Shattered Timelines, Vengeance, and Villains of the Multiverse. It's a team game versus La Capitan, Citizens Hammer and Anvil, Proletariat, and Plague Rat versus Mr. Fixer, Omnitron X, Dark Conductor, Arch and Adept, and the Naturalist in Time Cataclysm. Let's go. Okay, ahora es chiquito. Look at all the shiny things this new time has to plunder. My tools are weapons in my hands. This fight will end swiftly. So, Mr. Fixer is starting with Hoist Chain Jack Handle Meditation Toolbox. Jack Handle, really nice to have. Omnitron X has Bioengineering Beam, Disruptive Flechettes, Elemental Exochassis, and Temporal Shielding. Disruptive Flechettes, pretty nice to have. Dark Conductor Arch and Adept has Counterpoint Bulwark, Rhapsody of Vigor, and 2 Silver Shadows. His base power is not going to activate these melodies. And the Naturalist has Bestial Shift, Cornered Beast, Indomitable Force, and the Predator's Eye. So Capitan starts with Chiquito. And Chiquito is the thing that says the first time a player discards a card each turn, place it under this card. And I'm always going to forget this, and I'm always going to curse out Chiquito. When La Capitan or this card will be dealt damage, move one card from under this card to the appropriate trash. If a card is moved this way, prevent that damage. And also, at the end of La Capitan's turn, if Chiquito is in play, La Capitan deals the hero target with the highest HP 3 energy damage. If not, Chiquito is moved from La Capitan's trash into play, and the hero with the most cards in hand discards one card. So he steals a card. Citizens Hammer and Anvil. We start with a position and Hammer and Shield. So the Hammer and Shield is a relic, reduce damage dealt to Citizen Anvil by 1. At the end of Citizen Hammer and Anvil's turn, Citizen Anvil deals the hero target with the highest HP 2 melee damage. And in addition, Citizen Hammer is immune to damage dealt by Citizen Anvil and vice versa. At the end of Citizen's Hammer and Anvil's turn, Citizen Hammer deals the non-villain target with the second highest HP 2 fire damage. And if Citizen Hammer is incapacitated, Citizen Hammer's character card flips and is restored to 17 HP. So generally you have to take out Anvil first, unless you can take out both at the same time or something like that. But there is a position that revives Citizen Anvil, not to full HP at least. And it's kind of the worst position too, for that matter. Proletariat brings out 2 Proletariats, which are named Proletariat. At the start of Proletariat's turn, the Proletariat character card deals itself 1 psychic damage. At the end of Proletariat's turn, this card deals the hero target with the highest HP 2 melee damage. And in addition, whenever this card would be dealt non-psychic damage, redirect the damage to the clone card with the lowest HP. At the end of Proletariat's turn, this card deals the hero target with the highest HP 2 melee damage. That's familiar. Plague Rat starts with 2 handlers. Plague Rat is immune to toxic damage. If there are no handlers in play, increase damage dealt by Plague Rat by 2. At the end of Plague Rat's turn, Plague Rat deals each target 1 toxic damage. Then Plague Rat deals the 2 handlers with the lowest HP 2 melee damage each. So, he likes to hit everything. He is out of control, although his handlers try to contain him. Alright, enough reading. Let's play. Chiquito is in play. Bastion is the position. Excellent. Hammer and Shield. Proletariat number 1. Proletariat number 2. Reaper Core Neutralizer. Reaper Core Analyst. And now we have Donde Eki. Damage. 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 Straightforward turn there. So yeah, Bastion. Reduce damage dealt to villain character cards other than Citizen Anvil by 2. If Citizen Anvil is ever incapacitated, flip his character card, restore him to 5 HP, and destroy this card. We kind of would like to get rid of that, but we can't really, unless we take out Anvil or another position comes out. And we have Reaver Core Neutralizer, increased damage dealt by Plague Rat to hero targets by 1. At the start of Plague Rat's turn, this card deals the hero target with the highest HP 2 lightning damage. Followed by Reaver Core Analyst. The first time Plague Rat is dealt damage each turn, play the top card of Plague Rat's deck. At the start of Plague Rat's turn, shuffle Plague Rat's trash into his deck to mitigate his deck manipulations. So what shall we do? I would like to do Jack Handle, although that will hit Plague Rat and he will play a card. So, and it also is not going to do so much. It's not going to hit any villain character card because of the -2 and also Anvil's -1 from Hammer and Shield. They will hit Chiquito, Hammer and Shield, 2 Proletariats, and the 2 handlers. Actually, it doesn't hit Plague Rat. What am I talking about? Because he's a character card. Duh. So I could do Jack Handle, and that hits 6 things. And then if we ever do get rid of Bastion, then we can hit everything indiscriminately. Any better option there? We could meditate to make Fixer's damage irreducible. I'm not sure the value of that just yet. Do you have to think about how likely it is for equipments to get destroyed? This destroys equipment cards. Rude. Do it! Just do it! Okay, Shia LaBeouf. Hello, Fosuk. How are you doing? Also destroys equipments? Oh, optionally destroys equipments, or you discard 2 cards. And obviously Capitan has more card destruction. At least I think. Don't you? You discard cards. We destroy here ongoing cards. For some reason I thought you had equipment destruction. Is it on your in-cap side? No, just ongoing cards. So, okay. Equipments are a little safer than ongoing cards is what I'm getting from that. Although there is equipment destruction here. But ongoing cards are a little less safe. I'm gonna do Jack Handle. AoE is really good in team villain mode. And remind me that order will matter when Chiquito has 1 card under him. Riveting Crane to make damage irreducible. Kind of hard to trigger with only 1 damage though. Destroy an environment target. There is none. Deal each non-villain target 2 fire damage. Some men just want to see the world burn. Okay. There are actually no ongoing cards out, which is weird. Because I basically was thinking, hey, whatever ongoing cards they start with, I can get rid of. But these villains don't start with ongoing cards, apparently. I could do it for AoE, but it would only hit those things, and it won't destroy any of those things. It'd be nice to destroy one of the, like, the Reaver Core Analyst, at least. Maybe the Reaver Core Neutralizer, since he's going to, he's increasing damage dealt by Plague Rat to us. I mean, I guess he could get set up to be killed by Plague Rat, but we'd rather take a +1 before a +2. Optionally, we could just reduce damage, although we can't reduce toxic. Toxic is part of this one, the melee projectile one, which would be nice as well because this is melee. You're toxic. Fire is nice. Energy is nice. So like elemental axle chassis is also good. You could also just do 2 damage to something, but I don't know the value of that. We'll probably just do a top card play for someone. Maybe Argent Adept because setup for you is good. Let's do the elemental axle chassis since that's the only, like, temporal shielding's not as effective. And Argent Adept, do a thing. Idasar's Horn, you can do the perform of a melody in the company of a harmony. Proletariat doesn't hit himself because of Bastion. Destroy all clone cards, okay. Each proletariat deals damage. There's only the one. Only the one. That was a very ineffective turn for proletariat in the end. So we do have an instrument, so we can get up to 5 targets regaining 1 HP, or you can't do that one because that's not a harmony. So then Silver Shadow's not going to do anything other than you play it to draw a card, I suppose, or play it to play a card, which is really silly. More inclined to do counterpoint bulwark, but I'm probably just going to use the base power. Do it on myself again to get Argent Adept set up faster. Because Argent Adept that is set up very quickly is pretty good. Pretty good. And I do have one other deck that I can look at. So we could use this to cycle through a deck. We could like hit Citizen Hammer and Anvil, and if we get a position, then we can get rid of Bastion that way. Or we do someone else in case there's like a different card we'd like to play. Like for instance, if the top card of my deck is the damage dealing card. I forget what it's called, but it's the one that lets me use a power. Polyphoric Flare. I would like to not play that card because I don't have another power other than Idasar's Horn, which will do nothing right now. I think I will target Omnitron X. Sadistic, Dissonant, and Singularity. Well, it's gonna be the Dissonant. And the Dissonant can actually destroy Bastion if we wanted, which is cool. Damage. More handlers. Revo Core Tanker. Revo Core Analyst number 2. So the tanker is reducing damage to Plague Rat by 1, and also this card deals each hero target 1 toxic damage at the start of his turn. Cool. Does order matter here? Bastion prevents that from hitting. This does hit those things, but doesn't kill them. So I think it doesn't. Ow. 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 And you are killing this one, but not this one. Cool. Okay. So, I can search my deck for a form. I can redirect damage dealt to any hero target to me. Can increase damage dealt to a thing. I kind of get behind tanking for a round, especially because we took a lot of damage there. It would be nice if we had like Bloody Knuckles or something, so I could play that and not worry about other things. I mean, I don't think there's anything wrong with just reducing all damage to 0, basically. I mean, this is still 1 damage. I think that's the only 1 damage there is. Okay. And I always have this option off to automatically activate these effects because you sometimes need to take damage. Like, this is basically the only time that you want this to be optional, I think. Because you don't always want to redirect the damage. You sometimes need to take the damage so that a card can do a thing or something. The Rhinoceros. Resilient Tide is pretty nice too. It'd be nicer if we could just have the Rhino. Only the Rhino be optional. Fixed Point is here. Fixed Point. All cards other than this card are indestructible. So you played the card that says destroy your ongoing card. Which didn't destroy anything because it was all indestructible. Also, do you even have ongoing cards? I guess we did, yeah, we have ongoings. This is not going to destroy itself at the start of my turn, so I have another round of indestructibility, but furthermore, I can chain forms together. Unless this gets destroyed somehow, which Capitan didn't destroy it, which is good. So this is the 3 damage. I do want to redirect that. I could also play Hoist Chain. Because this can't leave play. Hoist Chain plus Jack Handle. If I had brought out a different style and then I played this one, we could have comboed this with other things. Like, imagine Riveting Crane plus Alternating Tiger Claw. My damage is irreducible. Also, when I hit something, damage dealt to that target is irreducible. Wow! Unfortunately, I did not. Let's kill this guy first, just in case. I don't think it's gonna matter. Oh, actually, no, he's indestructible. I can't kill him. I can't kill him. But I'm not hitting Plague Rat anyway because he has a -3. Oh, good. Bastion is not returning from play. Nice. So we also have Wildfire plus Bastion. So that's just extra damage and HP recovery for Hammer and Anvil. Okay. Yes. Yes. Use Omnitronics to get more positions. I mean, all right, so this is plating because now I'm reducing 8 types of damage because I'm not removing other platings. So before it was like, should I do this plating or this plating? The answer was yes. In fact. So, okay. If I played Slip Through Time last turn, then this was on the top of my deck, but if I had done this, then this would still be in play and I would get this again, which is cool. So I could top deck Naturalist twice to try to get the other form. Because, like, we can use his power on his turn to get a form into play. But we're only gonna have the 2 forms. We could try to get 3 forms. Does one of these use a power? Because I could draw 2 cards here and I could... Oh, but I can't play it. You don't have the thing to use a power, do you? We could Silver Shadow for card draws. To dig for that. I can also do this on myself for Fixer. Instead of trying to make the Rhino, Gazelle, Alligator thing, or Crocodile. Which one is it? It's the Croc, right? Yeah, it's a Croc. What a Croc! We could hit Fixer a bunch. Any tools or styles we can get from him would be nice, I guess. Let's hit Fixer a bunch. Get Harmony. It's not bad. Proletariat is putting clones into play. Thank you for the Prime Gaming sub, Fosuk. Is it Fosuk or Fosuke? Is it a Japanese name thing? Or Fosuki or something like that? Latter. Ah. But either is fine. Alright, I think getting card draw to Naturalist is fine. Still? In case you draw for him? No! Alright, that was easy. You made it up, but it's a Japanese name, apparently. Nice. Everything's Japanese if you try hard enough. Alright, so we're gonna have the triple form, which is nice. I'm definitely playing another card, right? I don't want to draw. Do I play the other Silver Shadow for more card draw nonetheless? Yes, the turducken! Hey, Iron Moose. I mean, I'm just gonna play a song and I'm gonna use my base power again. And we're gonna do this on Fixer and Omnitron at this point, since we can get the turducken. Hey, branch! Yes, we got 3 tools! Yes! All is well on my end. I had a pretty long weekend, sort of, because I worked like 5 straight days closing a fast food restaurant. But I've been off the past 2 days. I was also teaching in the middle of that too. Hey, it's a handler. So nothing's gonna die because everything's indestructible. I don't know if the order matters. But this is yes for this turn. I guess I hold tab. I hold tab. I don't like holding tab, but I will generally do it if it's a bunch of zeros. because nothing's happening anyway. Otherwise, it helps me kind of grok what's happening in a turn. All right, Gazelle. Croc. Yes! I am the formidable, nimble, deadly crocodile, gazelle, rhinoceros. And now the Atlantean Throne Room, reducing all damage dealt by 1. Also Stitch in Time. Saves 9. Okay. I have a jack handle, a hoist chain, and a pipe wrench. So, since we do have the Atlantean Throne Room, Riveting Crane is pretty good. Actually, no, not that one. Alternating Tiger Claw is pretty good because now I'm doing 2 irreducible damage to all targets and also reducing their damage dealt by 1. It would be nice if I did have like the means of getting past the Bastion effect for Riveting Crane, or been able to like get the 2 styles like I said before, but I mean, this is pretty good. Also, actually no, I have Harmony. Harmony. It's 3 irreducible damage. Oh. Hmm. Or it's 3 damage that could be reduced. The combo of Atlantean Thronum and Bastion, though, is making that 0 to the villain characters. I like Atlantean Thronum a lot because reducing all damage dealt by 1 actually hurts the villains more than us, usually. And I also get this card draw. I could also see why you want to destroy it sometimes, but I feel like in this setup, I want to keep it. It'd be nice if I could get the Riveting Crane out, but I guess once Bastion is gone, I could just change to Riveting Crane. Or at least if I kill Anvil, then Bastion's gone or something like that. I'm dealing 3 irreducible melee damage to all targets, and all targets dealt damage this way have damage dealt -1. Cool. Order matters? No? That guy is not doing anything. At least a fixer. I don't think order matters. Proletariat's gonna redirect to a proletariat, right? So like theoretically it would matter if like one of these had 3. But it's not gonna matter anyway. But I'll do it this way anyway. Okay. Theoretically, I should hold tab down. Because it's all 3 damage, and damage dealt by this target is reduced by 1. Watching this. This is exciting. Salvage yard. Damage. And then damage, but not really. I mean, both of those are damage, but not really. We also still have the Indomitable Force. So if damage were to go through, it would redirect to Naturalist, which will get another -2. Alright, I could destroy Stitch in time. This will cause Capitan to take a full turn out of turn order sequence, but will still have the Indomitable Force effect. I have 2 platings in play. I could deal each non-hero target 1 damage of a type currently reduced by a plating, which is 8. However, it'll deal 0 damage 8 times. That is bad. That's why I would have liked damage to be irreducible, but maybe someday. Yeah, I also need another plating. I have to discard a plating in my hand, which I don't have. But someday. Someday it can do 0 damage 8 times. I could destroy the Atlantean Thronum, but that doesn't seem beneficial. I don't really want a top deck Fixer because if it's a tool or a style, it's wasted, and that's like most of his deck anyway. If it were like a charge or something, I guess that would be okay. Or, of course, an overdrive. He would use his powered spice right now. But I think giving this back to Arch and Adept for faster setup is nice. Do I want to destroy this? I think we have ongoing fodder, right? How many ongoing cards do you destroy at once? Just one? Okay. Yeah, I want to probably do it while we still have Indomitable Force. Are there other ongoing cards I would want to get rid of first, though? Daggers. Not first, but like if it comes out, I mean. Like your ongoing cards? You're dealing 1 damage and it's reduced by 1, so it's not going to kill any handlers ever anyway. The environment takes a full turn now. Everyone draws a card. Oh, my top deck was overdrive. Reduced all HP recovery by 2. I can accept that. That hurts them. And then Chiquito's back. Naturalist is discarding a card. Does this have other things? We can discard a card to destroy this card. Don't care. I have another Indomitable Force. Cornered Beast. There are 10 non-hero targets. That is a nice one. There are no environment targets. There's not many environment targets either. I mean, actually there are. There's like 5, 6, 7, 6. How much damage reduction do I really need, though? And yes, I know Chiquito stole it, but it doesn't matter because you're going to be damaged in a second. I can destroy a form! I can assert dominance and destroy a form. So, order doesn't matter. You have 0. You're going to discard the card. And yeah. It's weird because that was flashing, but now it's not. I can still use it though. Arch Adept. I would take the damage. Yeah, sure. In play. I will not activate the effect. Yeah, boy. So no Healy and no. I guess this will just be card draw. Let's do this on myself and Omnitron. Instrumental Conjuration, Gaussian Coil Blaster for 0 damage. I like instruments. Should I get the Harp and Lyra even though I don't have Inspiring Supertonic yet? Should I get Zeus Bell so I can like do the Perform of Rhythms in case I get the +1 damage thingy? I feel like I should get Zeus Bell because I do have a rhythm in play already. And the Perform of Rhythms are a lot harder to activate with non-base Arch and Adept. I have a plating card. Yeah, boy. Clones. Yes. 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 Okay. I guess I have Sarabands to destroy other ongoing cards later if needed. Should I Indomitable Force again? Probably don't need it as much with Atlantean Throne Room. And also Hoist Chain, and also you are reducing a lot of damage by 2, but not melee or projectile or toxic, which is kind of rude. Doing Zoo's Bell would activate the reduced damage dealt 2 by 1. And also I could either have someone draw a card, or I discard 2, draw 3. Doesn't really seem super exciting. I'd rather get more cards in play. So let's do this again on Omnitron and Argent Adept. Reactive Plating, Inspiring Supertonic! So I should have done the harp. Oh no. Should be able to get another instrumental conjuration with that Arcane Cadence at least. Wait, you regained... Oh. You regained 5 HP? That's a lot of HP. It still got reduced by 2, so it was 3. That's a lot of HP. Dang. Any target dealt damage this way deals itself 1 melee damage. So, like... no one? You know, actually making damage to villain targets irreducible would be really nice, because Plague would then hit them. Sure would be nice to have Fixer hit villain targets and make their damage irreducible. Is that an argument to get rid of Atlantean Throne Room then? I think it's more an argument to get rid of Bastion. I mean, I could do Predator's Eye to make damage to a target plus 1-did. And that could help bypass the -1,000,000 that they have. Yeah, I don't think there's a way of reshuffling the environment trash anywhere. The best would be like Capitan doing something, but I don't think you shuffle the environment trash. I think you just play extra environment cards sometimes. Or give the environment a full turn out of turn order sequence. I mean, one thing we could do is just use this on the environment deck 1,000,000 times, and also use this on the environment deck 1,000,000 times. I don't know that it's a super big priority. It's cute to have all the tools and styles in play, but I don't really need it right now. Also, I have all my forms. Oh, I guess these have powers on them. I was gonna say I don't have a power to use, but actually all of these have powers. It would be nice to get one of the powers that have effects, the natural forms power, because this does 1,000,000 things. All right. If we can make damage to Anvil irreducible, you can kill Anvil and thereby get rid of Bastion. So like if I do a +1 to Anvil, this doesn't give you a -2. It's only Hammer and Shield in Atlantean Throne Room. Actually, we don't even need the +1 for that. Because 3 damage -2 is 1, so I don't need to do +1 for that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to Salvage Yard, or not even Salvage Yard, I'm going to Riveting Crane. Salvage Yard isn't even what I'm thinking about. Riveting Crane instead of alternating Tiger Claw, and then damage dealt to Anvil would then be irreducible. Then we can kill Anvil, which gets rid of Bastion. And then on future turns, my Jackhandle Hoist Chain Pipe Wrench Harmony will then make damage to everything irreducible. That seems pretty good. If I want to destroy a target of 3 or fewer, I could destroy Hammer and Shield, but the damage to Anvil is going to be irreducible in a second anyway. I'm doing 2 + 1 - 1. I feel like I want to save my damage until after there's better things to hit with irreducible effects. Let's just get a +1. Let's just get a +1. Damage to you irreducible right now? Or no, sorry, no, we don't have Riveting Crane, duh. So I'm just gonna hit you. And I will activate that. I guess you also don't always want to activate this effect. If you're hitting yourself, for instance, right? Like, yeah, you sometimes want to turn this off for self-damage, so it's not just the Rhino. Grease Monkey Fist, Bioengineering Beam, Akpunku's Drum, Hyperactive Senses. I will leave the Oppressive Smog. Highest HP is Plague Rat. Awkward. Reveal the top card of the hero deck belonging to the player with the most cards in hand. We have a 4-way tie. That player discards any cards which share a keyword with the revealed card, then discard the revealed card, and Chiquito's gonna seal one of those. Okay. I don't want to discard Riveting Crane, so not Fixer. Kind of would like to save the Electro Deployment units. Arcane Cadence I was hoping to play there. I guess Naturalist. He has things he was thinking of playing, but they're not really as, like, vital, really. Oh no, my ongoings! Removing effect. Reduce damage dealt by 1,000,000 targets by 1. And also, this is gonna happen. So, currently Proletariat's redirecting to this one, so we want to kill this one first so that it redirects to a better target. And then it doesn't really matter at that point because it's gonna just redirect to that one or that one. I guess it didn't really matter. I guess it's fewer clicks if I click you right now. Although actually Bastion, never mind. Okay. Okay, fine. Those two are dying. I guess I should be worried about that. So 0/0 hits Anvil, which is good. Okay, I don't think the others matter. Reduced damage dealt by Citizen Anvil by 1. Damage dealt to Citizen Anvil is irreducible. So now on the start of Fixer's turn, we're going to see a million effects at once. Damage, HP. Well, damage doesn't, or HP doesn't regain and damage doesn't happen either. Thank you, Atlantean Throne Room. I guess that damage happened. No HP. No damage. No damage. No damage except to the Tendrils of Madness. No HP. Okay. So now I can Defensive Blast and hit Anvil for 8. Wow. I think I want to hold on to it until damage to everything is irreducible. So let's just do that, and then top deck the Argent Adept. Syncopated Onslaught, there it is. 16 irreducible damage. All targets from on the Sean X. Hello. Game's gonna end very quickly. Irreducible. Rude. Rude. Said this turn. Each instance of Proletariat needs that activated, I guess. Okay, so we did get the Syncopated Onslaught. I have the Inspiring Supertonic. I would like to get my instruments. There's a Conjuration. Excellent. Syncopated Onslaught, Counterpoint, Bulwark are already in play, so I could put these in hand or something like that. And then these decisions don't matter as much, except play the Conjuration. Get the Harp. I guess the Lyra is better, oh well. So I can't heal off this. I'm just gonna do 1 damage. 1 damage because I can. Oh no, Chiquito, no! Any target dealt damage this way deals damage. Wait, this is actually hitting us. This is actually hitting us. I think Omnitron's actually gonna lose his electro deployment unit because he's also gonna take damage from the end of turn thing. That's fantastic. So that matters, so we can hit Proletariat proper. Three, four, two, one. It is actually doing 1 hit. But we could one-shot Chiquito instead. That's gonna be a little better, I guess. Is it? Because he's gonna immediately steal a card, and I would like damage to be irreducible. Actually, I guess if Chiquito was only one card, then I don't need to make damage to Chiquito irreducible. I just need to make damage to Capitan irreducible. If I can just kill Chiquito, yeah. I guess he's probably gonna die to the end of turn anyway. I don't know if the rest of it matters. Oh, he's not dying to that anyway. Damage dealt. Hey, actually, right. I don't hit myself. I hit everyone else instead. Whoa. Whoa, I need to reset this. I lost my mint. Oh no. Oh no. Because Chiquito's gonna die anyway, so I don't need to worry about that part. Because I'm actually gonna make damage to the target's irreducible. Hit Chiquito first. Yeah, I lost the mint chocolate chip ice cream. No. Actually, hold on. Or no, I'm reducing Plaguerat's damage, except villain targets are also going to be... Also, yeah, I have to go back because I screwed up. Damage dealt to villain targets is irreducible anyway, so it doesn't matter the order that I do a lot of these things, but I do want to kill the proletariats first. Duh. And then I hit Fixer. I think this does keep the electro deployment unit because we're going to save 2 damage to Omnitron X this way. Just hold tab now. And then we're back to Plaguerat's part. But now damage dealt to the villains is irreducible, which is good. Omnitron takes 2, 2, 1. That's acceptable. I guess actually Omnitron is going to deal himself self-damage because he has the +1. So there's an extra damage there. Maybe it's gonna 1, 3, 4, 3, 2. It might be enough to keep the electro deployment unit. No, do not activate that effect, please. Oh, it's 2 damage. Because you're only hoist chained once. Okay. Rip electro deployment unit. Hey, Anvil's gone. But Bastion brings him back. Rude. You at least still have that. Yes. Cool. I'll die quickly. So far, most of the damage dealt to the villains was dealt by Plague Rat. All right, it's my turn again. Yay. And Plague Rat didn't damage himself and all that because for some reason he's immune to his own damage. So he needs a little bit of extra love. He's now gonna die to Omnitron though. Can I kill someone else instead? Probably not. We win on Omnitron's turn. Everyone draws a card. No one discards a card. Mars Quake. What do you mean damage is irreducible? Why no, he's not irreducible. Why is he not irreducible? Is he a new instance of Citizen Anvil? Shuffle each hero trash into the associated hero deck. Reveal the top part of each hero deck, discard any one-shots revealed this way, then put the other revealed cards back on top of their decks. Okay. I don't think that screws up anything, right? Like Chiquito would steal one of these, but it doesn't matter. Oh no! Chiquito, no. So I discarded the one-shots, right? Can I hold tap for this? Yeah. All these effects are going away. Yeah, discarded the one-shots, but it doesn't matter. I'm just gonna overdrive. And then I'm gonna do my strike again. So Hammer and Anvil's turn is gone. I forget what their end caps are. We're gonna find out shortly. The start of Citizen Hammer and Anvil's turn, the villain target with the lowest HP regains 2 HP. -2. Increase fire damage dealt to non-villain targets by 1. Also, apparently. Cool beans. I'm gonna slip through time. No, I'm gonna play Defensive Blast. Actually, it doesn't matter. I'm gonna play the card anyway, I guess. Okay. Let's then do this. I lost the mint already, but I'm gonna be honest at this point, I guess. Defensive Blast. Oh no, Chiquito stole the card. Oh no. All right, 16 irreducible damage. It's not even that exciting because we did too much damage, but we're doing 16 irreducible damage to all villain targets. This is like Oblivion damage right now. Actually, it's 24 irreducible damage to Plague Rat. Cobeans. Well, that was a near mint. Actually, it wasn't, but it's a good. It's good. All right, that was an hour. Let's move on. We are now playing the one-shot that ended on March 13th, 2018, which means it premiered on March 6th, 2018. The organization has gone one step too far, probably several steps too far, in fact. Rook City's hometown heroes have brought in some high-powered help to take down the chairman once and for all. This one-shot requires Rook City. That's a really short description. Advanced Chairman versus Mr. Fixer, Freedom 5 Legacy, Expatriate, and Freedom 5 Absolute Zero in Rook City. What could possibly go wrong? Oh, I've kept tabs on you, Slim. This isn't your fight. Go back to your garage. You're the man behind why I must fight again. Let's put this all to rest. Imagine Fixer would have a really gruff voice. You are the man behind why I must fight again. Let's put this all to rest. I don't know, actually. We don't have a fixed point to guide us this time, by the way. Fixer has alternating tire claw, driving mantis, meditation, and riveting crane. So basically, it's viewer's choice as to what style you want him to have. Freedom 5 Legacy has fortitude, heroic interception, legacy ring, and thok. Expatriate has 2 hair trigger reflexes, and incendiary rounds, and the tactical shotgun. Freedom 5 Absolute Zero has cryo chamber, field freeze, isothermic transducer, and thermal shockwave. So, Chairman. All thug cards are put into the villain trash at the start of the game. They're in the trash. They just go in the trash right away. The Chairman is immune to damage. At the start of the villain turn, the advanced rule, if there are any underbosses in the villain trash, the Chairman flips. So ordinarily you have to wait 3 rounds or whatever, but he flips as soon as there's an underboss in the trash, basically. And if he flips, the Chairman is immune to damage from environment cards, increased damage dealt by thugs by X. The first time the Chairman is dealt damage each turn, the Chairman deals the source of that damage X melee damage. The advanced rule, X on his card equals 4. So increased damage dealt by thugs by 4, and the Chairman retaliates for 4 damage. So you probably don't want to flip him right away, because what if you get the thing that deals 2 plus 4 damage to all hero targets? Yikers. The operative. The heroes cannot win the game. Aw, man. When the operative will be destroyed, her character card flips instead. Whenever a villain card is destroyed, the operative deals the hero with the highest HP 2 melee damage. At the end of the villain turn, cards from the top of the villain deck are revealed until an underboss card is revealed and put into play. Other revealed cards are shuffled back into the villain deck. Advanced rule, reduce damage dealt to the Chairman and the operative by 1. So she brings out the underbosses. She also retaliates when villain cards are destroyed, which she brings an underboss, which brings a thug, and that's cards to destroy. On the flip side, increased damage dealt by the Chairman by 1, and advanced at the end of the villain turn, the Chairman deals the hero with the highest HP 2 melee damage, plus 1. So he gets automatic damage dealing of his own. All right. Undivided attention. And we are starting the game off with the Broker, who brings forth the Informant. Yikers. So, there are a bunch of things to be worried about. One is if we do flip the Chairman, and then the operative brings out the contract, and the contract brings out the hired gun. That's all of a sudden going to deal us 7 damage to everyone. And we can't even like use like... I can't do what is it? Why am I spacing on what this is? Sub-Zero Atmosphere. Any villain card that would act at the end of the villain turn instead acts at the start of the villain turn. I can't even like try to use that to avoid hired gun from shooting, because then at the start of the villain turn, you get an underboss into play. So you get like, you know, whatever underboss, and if it is the contract at the start of the villain turn, search the villain trash for the hired gun. So that seems bad. You react to cards being played, so like meditation doesn't play twice. So like one option is get the contract out ASAP. Destroy the contract, and then we don't have to worry about him, except we still kind of have to think about worrying about him because of the 2 prison breaks. So we could just leave the broker and the informant out and let them play a million cards. But it's pretty dangerous when they could deal damage or play Rook City cards. This doesn't matter, this doesn't matter. In fact, we want the prison breaks. This isn't Rook City. What am I talking about? This is Pike Industrial Complex. I just realized. Am I dumb? Am I dumb? I guess that is the Pike Industrial background. My bad. The Rook City background is what? Let's take a break from the one shot to figure out what the Rook City background is. I know the Progeny ones were Rook City ones. Were they? Yeah. You can barely see it. It's a very subtle difference. All right. So we're in Pike Industrial, so it's a little bit better. We're not getting Rook City cards, but we do have like chemical explosions and super cool trisolvent vats to worry about. But it might actually be a lot better because like lab rats are generally going to hit thugs and underbosses. Reducing damage dealt by 1 is probably going to save us. So I guess I'm going to go for the approach of play a bunch of cards. I could play the alternating Tiger Claw to make damage to Chairman or Operative Irreducible. They have a -1 right now. I guess Chairman is not a good one, but not that one actually. The Riveting Crane. Make damage dealt to that target irreducible so that other people can hit them. Alternatively, I go for a +1 or something. Or Driving Mantis to redirect damage sometimes. It's never going to redirect Chairman's damage though. I'm going to go with Riveting Crane. All right, prison break number 1. Good. So if I do Heroic Interception, I feel like it's a bit premature, but it does save us from Undivided Attention because that's going to hit someone that's immune to damage instead. If the goal is to play millions of cards. Okay, well that was easy. We got both prison breaks. Was the deck intentionally set up that way? So now do I kill the informant or do I keep digging for the contract? I think I'm gonna play here trigger reflexes, and then I can shoot whatever enters play. And then I can use the tactical shotgun on the informant or something. Okay. Immune. Immune. Beautiful. And we can kill it. I can't kill it because I'm immune to damage. Damn it. No, okay. That's the problem, isn't it? It's a really funny problem. I could field freeze and destroy the 2 ongoing cards we played. I mean, we played 3. I could destroy all 3, but... And I think the chairman reacts first, so I could then destroy Heroic Interception after the 1 shot is played or whatever. Destroy hair trigger reflexes. Save the riveting crane, or do I destroy it because I can meditate it back? Probably just bring it back. Save the hair trigger reflexes. And then I can hit myself and get an ongoing into play. That seems good. There are no villain ongoing cards. I guess the thing is the operative is going to retaliate, but... Oh well. Let's do the contract first. Order doesn't really matter. All right, both prison breaks are in the trash, and the contract is out, so we're not getting hired guns. That's pretty good. Full snap to help deal with the villain targets that we have to get rid of. Oh good, the super cool trisolvent vat. Oh boy. Well, at least we don't have to deal with extra card plays anymore. Play environment cards. Irradiated cyclohexene vat and the chemical explosion. Oh boy. At least I don't have to worry about damage. I don't have to worry about taking damage when I play a card. I will just take 5 damage straight up, because why not? Alright, Crooked Cop kind of screws up my ability to make damage to targets irreducible. So I probably do need to have a +1 instead. I don't like that. I don't like that. I'm just gonna do Driving Mantis for this turn. in case there's some reason to have driving mantis. Because getting the riveting crane back doesn't really make sense for this turn. Lock the crooked cop, and then we can hit the deputy indiscriminately. Chemical explosion destroys itself, doesn't do anything else. Yep. Episode 0 set up more. Can shoot episode 0. I don't see a reason why I would do that though. 5, 6, 8 is enough to kill deputy. Is there a reason this Sub-Zero atmosphere? In the off chance that you play an underboss. On the other hand, the operative putting muscle into play at the start of the villain turn is bad because then you hit everyone for 2, so that's bad. I could see a reason to do it down the road, but not right now. I don't think I really want to impale just yet, because I guess I could impale operative. I don't want to impale chairman because that's going to retaliate, and my HP is not really super good just yet. I can't recover it that well. Focused apertures makes it easier for me to recover though. Another explosion. Lots of explosions. The fence. And the muscle. Destroy a card. Could just be driving mantis because now I can meditate back for the thing. And someone discards. Victor discards. Discard the other driving mantis. Both of them. Why not? Okay, make damage to operative, irreducible, and we should be good to go. Whittle down the operative now. Extra play to who? Aperture's out of turn? I guess that does hit chairman. Yikes. So he's gonna retaliate. Yay! I've dealt 14 cold damage this turn. It's going after those guys. Good. More environment cards. Oh my gosh. Can you please not die, Absolute Zero, please? I would really like it if you were to not die, Absolute Zero. I feel like he's dying. Which is a tad unfortunate. Is there any way I can save him? I destroy Cold Snap. Why did I play Cold Snap? Why? That hits Chairman. Hits for 4. Opposite Zero's at 3. Frostbound Drain heals him to 4. So that's unfortunate. You don't have cold or anything. You have incendiary rounds. I guess we could use that to give another heal to Absolute Zero. I don't know the... It just feels like we're circling the drain. Can we please get a tool? Please? Oh, cryo chamber's also plus. Oh, okay. He actually currently survives the hit there, but will still die down the road. Four, 5, 4. Doesn't really matter, I guess. Yeah, I was gonna hit him with incendiary rounds anyway. He's not gonna survive the next round is the problem. But we can at least keep him alive a little bit. and can now use his base power to do something. And you haven't dealt fire damage since my last turn. I've dealt 9 cold damage. If I hit myself with the cold first, I heal 3. I'm at 6. Heal myself 9 minus 1 is 8, so I died that. What we need is a super cold trisolvent vat. Or not the super cold search. What am I talking about? What we need is the thing that heals. We needed the biomimetic plasma vat for episode 0 to survive, I'm pretty sure. I still have no tools. I still have no tools. So I kind of want to leave this in play now. It's not going to go away because all the chemical explosions have been out, so damage is like toxic for a while. And so absolute 0 would be bad anyway, because he can no longer deal himself fire or cold. But if Legacy's immune to toxic, you can't die. Which means that overdrive time. We don't have lead from the front. So if I overdrive to hit Chairman, then then Chairman hits Fixer for 6. There's also the rule here that says Chairman deals damage that will go to Legacy, who's immune to toxic, so that's fine. The environment can't kill Chairman. The environment might kill Expatriate and Fixer, so we need to find Legacy a damage power, is what I'm hearing. He's also gonna heal again. I guess I'm playing Bolster Allies to get through my deck faster. It's a tool! And lead from the front. Okay. So that saves Expatriate and Fixer. Cool. Bye, guys. I must go. My people need me. Bye. Okay. Each target deals itself 1 cold damage. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. I'm wondering if I can get away with it this turn. There's a chance that Expatriate dies. Legacy takes 0, Fixer takes 2, and damage to him is irreducible, but that doesn't matter. Chairman takes 1. He's not immune to his own damage, right? He's just immune to environment damage? Yeah. And the Operative takes 2. And there's a chance that there's a lab rat coming out to kill her off, or a super cool Trisolvent vat to finish off Fixer and Expatriate. I could also hit this one, but that seems risky. Hey, it's a super cool Trisolvent vat to finish us off. Or not us, but finish off Fixer and Expatriate. It really is the Legacy show now. Okay, Legacy, it's up to you to take down Chairman. Good news is he can't kill you. I guess actually we're also aided by Absolute Zero having Chairman hit himself for cold or for a toxic, which makes him retaliate, and he has a +1 from here. Okay. Put an equipment card from a hero trash into play. A player may draw a card, destroy an ongoing card. You do not have an equipment card. The bad news is his minions can? No, because all damage is toxic. And I can be immune to toxic. I guess a thief coming out could screw things up, but I'll just play cards for a thief to steal. And these will kill the thugs. This is permanent because all the explosions have been out. So then a vat explosion will. I at least have 6 rounds before a vat comes out. Before the vat explosion comes out. It's been a very explodey game. But even if this does come out, I am immune to toxic for a second, and then Chairman's turn probably kills me. So this is gonna be card draw. Takedown. Okay. I don't really know what that means. I don't need Danger Sense, so it's gonna be Surge of Strength. Oh, I guess technically I need Danger Sense because I do take that bit of damage, don't I? And I guess actually, since I'm playing cards anyway. Whatever, I'll take the 1 damage. This is still a mint possibility, I guess. Power, destroy. The next time that hero uses a power, they also deal 1 target, 1 projectile damage. Okay. I don't need to use a power here because I can't really play a card. Already in play, does nothing, already in play. Stops undivided attention from coming out, which does 0. So the next time you use a power, you'll deal damage. Yay, we found our damage. Also, we found damage. Chairman is like, I hit myself. Wait, I hit myself. Experimental mutagen number 2. I'm immune to toxic. Also does, no, actually has a -2, so he will survive the super cool Trisolvent bat. 0. 0. Oh no, it's undivided attention. Okay. So player draws a card. I have like no place. I am just gonna place stuff for thieves to eat, I guess. Chairman reacts. Am I immune to toxic right now? No. I almost died. Okay, let's do this in the right order from now on, okay? I almost just died, oh my god. Inspiring presence is good. I don't think it matters if I play it now or later. Do that thing. And do that thing. You are immune, right? Yep. Oh no, I hit myself. Two lab rats. So far, I think I've dealt myself 6 accidental damage when I had 8 HP. What's the worst that can happen? I die? Hey, it's a thief. Oh no! It will die to the environment. I'm not worried about that. Oh my god, it's a damage dealing power. Oh my god. Alright, I'm immune to environment damage, so I can play whatever I want now. And let's make sure I do this correctly. Make myself immune to toxic. Okay, good. Stop the chairman from playing cards. Now it's a thing. Okay. Just double checking that I didn't screw that up yet. Doing 1 HP. No, the lab rats, no. Lab rat returns. And then 0. And then 0. And then 0. Okay. Chairman cannot play cards. I will be immune to toxic. I won! Oh, that was close. If we didn't get the next evolution and toxic immunity at that time, we would have lost, you know, just slightly. All right, what's the next one shot? We got The Face of Evil. Back issue ended March 20th, 2018. We are now up to 1 day before my birthday. The Realm of Discord has seen some epic conflicts in its time. Now it plays host to a showdown between the forces of good and evil. With every move the heroes make, the ultimate deceiver has a counter. This one-shot requires infernal relics. Are we just taking a tour of all of the expansions now? We had Rook City, now we have infernal relics. And then Kismet is from somewhere. I don't know. Wrath of the Cosmos, or is she from Infernal Relics? I don't remember, honestly. Anyway, Ultimate Apostate versus Night Mist, Freedom 5 Tachyon, Argent Adept, and Freedom 5 Bunker in the Realm of Discord. We do have the two heroes from Infernal Relics. That's cool. The world is as I say it is. Believe in my truths. Believe in me. I feel the evil twisting of your presence. Now feel my power. Night Mist has 2 Elder Rings, a Heedless Slash, and a Mists of Time. Freedom 5 Tachyon has Accelerated Assault, HUD Goggles, Nimble Strike, Pushing the Limits. Argent Adept has Instrumental Conjuration, Musaragni's Harp, Rhapsody of Vigor, and Vernal Sonata. Freedom 5 Bunker has 2 adhesive foam grenades, a decommissioned hardware, and a maintenance unit. Apostate starts with Condemnation. Shattered Timelines. Okay. Kismet is from Shattered Timelines. Right. Shattered Timelines. And then Wrath of the Cosmos. What was the one that was after that one? I kind of skipped it. No, sorry. The one shot. Because it was Kismet or Shattered Timelines here. Then was this one? I guess this one was Vengeance. And then this one was Wrath of the Cosmos. So I guess we are actually taking a tour. Okay, cool. Condemnation. Basically, Fanatics, Absolution. At the end of the villain turn, Apostate deals the hero target with the highest HP 3 melee damage. Reduce damage dealt to this card by 1. When Apostate would be destroyed and there is a villain relic in play, the villain relic with the lowest HP is destroyed and Apostate's villain character card flips to the Dark Corruptor side instead. At the end of the villain turn, Apostate deals the hero target with the highest HP 2 melee damage and 2 infernal damage. Advanced, at the start of the game, the Tome of the Unknowable is put into play. So the Tome of the Unknowable, whenever a player draws the hero card, play the top card of the villain deck. Also challenge, whenever a demon card enters play, the top card of the villain deck is played. On the flip side, restore Apostate to 20 HP. When Apostate would be reduced to 0 or fewer HP and there is a villain relic in play, the villain relic with the highest HP is destroyed and Apostate's villain character card flips to the Infernal Emissary side instead. At the end of the villain turn, Apostate deals the hero target with the lowest HP 2 melee damage, then regains 6 HP. And advanced for whenever a demon card is destroyed, the top card of the villain deck is played. How many people have seen Blue Apostate? The answer might surprise you. I think I played with Blue Apostate recently, actually, like in the past 2 months or so, because we had a bad collection of relics, and so I just decided to destroy Apostate to destroy a relic that way. Also, I was silently confused for a second because I thought the challenge rule was villain relics are indestructible, but then I just realized that that is not Apostate. That is Gloomweaver. So villain relics being indestructible would be bad, actually, but I was thinking about the 25 HP relics because that makes sense. Oh boy, the Runes of Malediction here to screw up our Tome of the Unknowable. Destruction. That's really bad, actually. What the frick? I can't destroy this? Too bad I don't have Final Dive. Yep. Yeah, this is really awkward now. This just got super awkward. Now I know why John made this one shot, because he's terrible. So we have to make a decision as to how many cards we're willing to draw. I guess we could just play Apostate's entire deck and have some fun. Let's just play all the cards. Woo! Apocalypse. No worries. Oh dear. So look, I could Heedless Lash, and I get a 4, which is fantastic because I deal you 2 damage and you're still not destroyed. I don't have a Sucker Punch here. I don't have Sadistic Dissonant here. Can't play cards if all your cards are in play. Unfortunately, he does have one-shots. That said, his one-shots... Okay, oh no, this does deal damage. Okay. I was gonna say, his one-shots don't do anything if all the cards are in play, but they do. Heedless Slash into an Oblivion with a 4/4. Yeah, there's a non-zero probability of that. Here's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking I play Elder Ring and then I skip power, skip draw. Tachyon's not going to do anything. Argent Adept is not going to do anything. You could heal, I guess. This does put cards into play. And it does reveal the top card of Night Mist's deck, so it does inform me as to what Heedless Lash would play. So if it is a 4 on top, with a +1, that's 5, -2 is 3, and that kills the tome. Because Apostate isn't doing much right now. 2 and 2, followed by 3. So we can, like, give him a round. Everyone, give Apostate a round of applause! Yay! The danger is of Imp Pilfer playing Imp Pilfer playing Imp Pilfer, and all of a sudden we're destroying 9 hero ongoing and equipment cards. That's the danger, I guess. I don't think I play Pushing the Limits because I'm gonna take damage. I guess I could have punched Apostate with Tachyon. If that 1 hit point matters, then that's where we lost the game. Do we let the environment play? The environment could screw us up in many ways. Imbued Vitality, making my cards have targets. Time Crawls, reducing our ability to play things. Time Flies, so that we get extra villain plays. I'm gonna stop the environment. I will give Apostate a buy. I will not give the environment a buy. Night Mist has a 4. Yes. Okay. We can take out Tome. I mean, I don't want to play that 4 though. I want to Heedless Slash it because I need to be able to deal the 5 damage. So, what were the other cards? What were the other cards? So yep, supersonic response. I've not been dealt damage. And this was an instrument, I think? I think it was like Punku's drum, wasn't it? Also, what was Bunker's top deck? I ignored that because I was so excited by the 4. Oh, it's the pipes. I was so excited by the 4 that I didn't pay attention to the other things, even though there was a decision to be made about who was playing what. Periaptive. Whoa! We can draw cards! Yay! I don't think I want to do this. I now have a problem where I'm dealing myself 1,000,000 damage. I'm gonna use my base power, even though I'm gonna take 3. I need to get to something. I need to get to the thing that says draw 1,000,000 things. Push the limits, nimble strike, hit the only thing you can hit. You've been dealt damage by apostate. Sure. I'm not gonna do that. Sonic is pretty good. Got Drake's pipes. Let's conjure the Lyra. Conjuring is better than just playing the harp because this draws a card, right? And it makes it more likely that I'll get to my inspiring super tonic. I only have 1 song, so I'll just hum along. I am on mad medic duty right now. We stop the environment from playing cards again? I don't want you to screw me, environment. I will not let you. Alright, let's pay better attention this time. Night Mist has Master of Magic 2. That's a good one. That keeps her alive a little bit. Tachyon has HUD Goggles, does nothing. Argent Adept has Inspiring Supertonic. I would like that one. And I have the card that is either extra draw or extra power, basically. Auxiliary power source. Pretty innocuous. So I could play Master Magic and then I can play spells and keep myself alive a little more easily. I can play Inspiring Supertonic with the Harp and the Lyra. Which seems pretty good as well. Am I gonna play a top deck thing, I guess is the question. I could just play Mistbound. If I'm gonna play Mistbound, then I would like to regain 4 hit points off that. So I'll do that. So I don't get Inspiring Presence this, or Inspiring Supertonic this round. Okay, the Corrupted Effigy is here to ensure that the runes is a permanent threat, sort of. Okay. So far, no demons have entered play. Tachyon cannot play cards. Okay. Get me my Amulet of the Elder Gods. Call forth is fine. Night Mist was told to call forth, but she called fifth and won a toaster. You can hypersonic so that no damage happens this turn either. So no plays and no damage. It's pretty nice. Apostate took that extra round and we're taking it back now with interest. Lead a foot. Get this prepped for the incoming inspiring supertonic. Okay. I am out of foam grenades. Night Mist has Oblivion 1. Tachyon has Research Grant. Archon-Adept has Arcane Cadence. I have External Combustion. Oblivion 1. This is play or put into play. May put the top card of the deck into play, so it does not trigger the Master of Magic because you have to play the card. And I don't think it's super useful to do Oblivion, at least right now. If it reveals 2 4s, that's 5 and 5, but 3 and 3. It does kill the runes and it does kill the effigy. And after the runes is gone, the Periapt will take 3. So it's 1 first and then a 3 second, so the Periapt would die as well. Any off chance that I reveal a 4 and 4. But I would also like to make sure that I get the Amulet of the Elder Gods first, so that I don't just deal Night Mist 5 damage. I mean, the Amulet will help a lot to make sure we can deal damage to the runes with Night Mist. Tachyon says Research Grant, which is a better power for Freedom 5 right now. Once this has a million bursts in the trash, this is a lot better, but right now it's just making Lightspeed Barrage worse. And what was this one again? Arcane Cadence. Isn't bad. I'm gonna fleet a foot into the Research Grant anyway, so I don't need to play that on Tachyon. Like, I don't need to have Tachyon play that. She doesn't have enough card plays anyway. So then I guess it's going to be Archon-Adept. The card you put on top is also going to be drawn by Fleet of Foot, which is cool. No melodies here. I guess if I play Instrumental Conjuration, then I don't draw the thing from Fleet of Foot. But I could also conjure 2 instruments. Or, well, 1 instrument. Conjure in hand, play the conjure. Subdominant on top, instrument on bottom, instrument in trash. Well, I guess if the thing's on top, it doesn't matter anyway. Top versus bottom. I don't have to conjure. If I conjure, then there's a chance that I get a melody that I could play. But I'm playing Inspiring Supersonic, so that doesn't matter. The reason I'm thinking about melodies is just because activate the perform of 2 different melody cards would mean I could do Rhapsody Vigor and something else. But I could play Alacritus and bounce a play to someone instead of a power. Because our powers aren't super great anyway. I guess the best power right now is Tactical Uplink. Stuff they conjure in hand. And if I'm not playing conjure, then I should put conjure on top. And then instrument on bottom, instrument and trash, doesn't really matter which. Spinning vortex. I guess I'll take the self damage because I'm not gonna have everyone destroy their setup. I guess Bunker could destroy maintenance unit. He's not really using that. I lost my mint. I know. I know. Any player with ongoing or equipment cards in play deals them self damage. I could get rid of pushing the limits and hood goggles, I guess. Since I don't have enough plays anyway, I would like the draws, but I don't want more damage. But Night Mist, you don't want to lose Master of Magic. You could lose Elder Ring so you don't take as much damage from now on, but we do need that +1 if we were thinking about Oblivioning a 4/4 someday. And Argent Adept is definitely not losing a setup. Apostate can't play cards, can't deal damage. Cool. So let's call forth. Amulet of Elder Gods. There we go. Now we do Fleet into HUD. Get an Oblivion. We get the research grant that we knew was there. We drew the Instrument of Conjuration we knew was there. There's an upgrade mode. Cool. Play HUD Goggles. This gives me an extra card play dynamically. I play Research Grant, and I will use this because I don't think 1 damage is better than getting an extra card. Naptic is pretty good for a future Oblivion. Okay, so Super Tonic, and now we're off to the races. I don't need to Lyra because I don't have a rhythm. And give this power to Bunker for tactical uplink for more setup. Night Mist has Heedless Lash, Tachyon has Fleet of Foot, Argent Adept has Scherzo, Frost and Flame, and you have turret mode, and that's going into play! Yay! Kind of sucks because I was gonna play Fleet of Foot, but Bunker's not gonna draw, so it makes that a little less good. What was your top deck? I already forgot. Chat, what was the top deck? I forgot. Syncopated Onslaught, maybe? I got distracted by the turret mode. It's gonna be this one. Scherzo. I was dead wrong. But now I have another melody. Yay. Well, I could either use my 1 power, or I could use my 1 power and play a card and draw a card. Okay, Night Mists, Heedless Lash, we knew that. Fleet of Foot, Vernal Sonata, turret mode. Hey! Hey! So I can use this power when I can't draw cards. Yay! Again, I could play Fleet of Foot, except I have freaking turret mode in play. Bunker, you're making this so much harder. And this was Vernal Sonata. So we could Vernal Sonata to put a 4 on top. but I don't have Amulet in play yet, and I would like to have Amulet in play before I play Oblivion. But if I have Oblivion and Amulet, and I know there's a 4 on top, then Runes dies. That's pretty good, actually. So I don't want to play Vernal Sonata right now. I do have one in hand, I guess, but I don't really want to play it right now. And I don't really want to play Heedless Lash, especially because I don't have Amulet in play. And it's not a play, it's a put into play. I could just play Vernal Sonata for hit points, and other people can put cards on top that they would like to see back. Like another Mistbound, more Fleet of Foot, maybe Hypersonic Assault, more Conjurations. You have 3 instruments in play. There's only 3 instruments left, and there's another Conjuration in my deck, so I don't think I care about that one. I guess Arcane Cadence instead. And then Bunker... Adhesive Pump Grenade? You can't draw it right away, but it will be there for when you want it. I'm not using that power because I can't draw cards. Ongoing and equipment cards have a max HP of 6. That makes Oblivion worse. You do see how that's worse. Can we destroy Imbued Vitality? Planar Banishment. We do know the top deck is a 1, right? It's probably not an immediate threat. But I do have to be mindful of that. I don't think you're going to deal bunches of damage, right? I guess the worst would be this. No, that's not even AoE. Where's your AoE? Do you have AoE? I guess we're in a rush to kill you before Orb of Delirium, or get rid of the things before Orb of Delirium screws me up. This hits everyone, but it's not going to be lethal. Okay. So, Amulet. Thing. I'm going to take this. Also, I said, oh yeah, the thing on top is a 1, but actually 1, it was a 2. And 2, I put something else on top. I put this on top. So I was wrong. Very wrong. 4 bursts in my trash. I think I'm gonna hold on to Sonic Vortex for after Runes is gone. We'll be able to make sure Runes can be gone in the next round. That's a lot of fleets. So I have to play Vernal Sonata? Vernal Sonata, put a 4 on top for Oblivion. I guess it doesn't have to be Oblivion. I have to put a 4 on top. So I have Heedless Lash, right? Okay, I do. If I put a 4 on top and I play Heedless Lash, I redirect the 5 to myself, and I deal 5 to someone else, and that's 3 and 3 to the runes. And that way I don't put all of my cards in jeopardy. And the corrupted effigy we can kill with Tachyon's sonic vortex using the synaptic interruption. That seems fine as long as the orbit delirium doesn't come out, because if that comes out, that's really bad. That's the only 4 I have. So I don't want to use Bunker's power this round. We just set up stuff on top. I could stop Apostate from dealing damage, but I don't want to do that. We could play Mistbound so that Apostate doesn't do the Orbit Delirium. That seems pretty good. So I am going to re-click this and use the Lyra and actually click this thing. This is a spell, so I regain hit points. And I discard this one. And this one. Okay. Okay, so I'm not playing that one. I'm not playing that one. Silver Shadow. Silver Shadow's fine. Activate the Company of Inspiring Supertonic. I could activate the one for Alacritus Subdominant and get more powers. But I don't think I care about powers right now. So I get 2 more hit points. And I will conjure. Just to get rid of the instruments that we still have. 1 in the trash. I don't really care what these are. I just want to get the instruments out of the way. More instruments, more problems. Damage. Damage. And I don't want to use this up yet. We're hurting, but we're going to start getting rid of these relics and it'll be a lot easier. So Heedless Lash. Oh my god, it's a 4. Oh my god. Runes. Runes. There are no demon cards in the trash. And it's pretty good there are no demons in the trash, because if they entered play, we'd play cards. I guess actually, well, no, you can't actually play cards. I don't want to do this. It is a spell. It enters play though, and I don't want to deal myself damage. Speaking of dealing myself damage. Okay, Fleet. Fleet. And I don't want to play this right away. I'll start with Nimble Strike. Dolphin. I don't want to deal myself damage. Also, Dolphin deals himself 3 damage with power. Yep. Sounds about right. But it's more just like, why would I deal myself 3 damage to switch my trash in my hero deck? That makes no sense. Do I want these cards back? Yeah. Alright, now there are 7 bursts in my trash, which means I hit you. And I hit you. And this is an annoying one to take out. Not actually hypersonic assaulting this turn in the end, so you are going to be going off. I would like to be able to take you out. Is there a way I can do that? Oblivion. Another Heedless Slash. I don't know what's on top of my deck, and I can't set it up. I could have Bunker look at the top of your deck, and then you can make that decision. Well, let's see. I have 5 targets? 6 targets left. So I can definitely hit Night Mist and redirect it as desired. So I'm definitely hitting all of these in any case. I will hit the amulet. You have 14 cards in your hand. Surely that's worth redirecting a 3, even if it's an instance of 1. Maybe there's a Sucker Punch on the top of my deck. Maybe there's another Sucker Punch on top of my deck. I would like to have some sort of rhythm that does something. Card draw. 1 damage isn't going to do a lot. Or would be enough to kill the Periapt, so +1 to Bunker, and that works. So Harp. Lyra. I do not have Zoo's Bell. So I have to do this one. And this will be Bunker. Slight attempted on Tachyon. Tachyon will eventually be a great target for this with Blitz. 9 times 2 is 18. Otherwise, Night Mist is okay because we can always bounce damage off her. 1 time. 1 time. If I hit you once, then you hit Apostate and only Apostate. I accept. Actually, no, you're gonna die anyway. What am I doing? You're dying. Okay. Let's start over again from the top. We already lost our mint, so it doesn't matter. This has been a very not minty day. So you're dead also, you'll die, and I can't hit you, so it's going to be Apostate. All right, Apostate's back to square one. Which means that this is the time that he starts playing all of his demons. Inner banishment, what was the number on that? It's either 1 or 2. I guess the number's not super important. There's a blinding speed to get rid of imbued vitality. There's another thingy. I think I just get rid of imbued vitality. There is a percentage chance it destroys itself with a different distortion, though. It's a 50% chance it destroys itself, actually. But I'm fine getting rid of it just in case. I don't trust it. Okay, Portal Fiend wasn't going to destroy it anyway, so it's good. Apostate plays Fallen Angel. Ow. Ow. Well, we're at a 4-way tie for highest HP at 9. So now my 4s can be discarded. I'm getting rid of Heedless Lash, and you can't stop me. I suppose at some point I should consider taking out Condemnation, or, and bear with me on this, I flip Apostate instead. Mm-hmm. On this side or the other side that I can Sucker Punch Apostate and win? I think it's the other side, because when Apostate would be destroyed, destroy the relic instead. An Apostate would be reduced to 0 or fewer HP. I can Sucker Punch Blue Apostate and win the game that way. I'm gonna play this Research Grant so that an Impelfer can eat it. Another Sucker Punch. I'm gonna hold on to 1 Sucker Punch. Somehow I have not found any Lightspeed barrages. That is incredible. There are 3 of them, right? Yeah. 3 are in the bottom 16 cards of the deck. That's the bottom, I was gonna say 33%, but that's wrong because that'd be 13 cards. 16 out of 40 is 2 out of 5. Bottom 40% of the deck holds 100% of the Lightspeed barrages. Occupy Tachyon's deck. Okay. Conjure more. Conjure Zoo's Bell. I have to be mindful of the fact that if you do play an Apocalypse, I should consider being able to destroy it, which I can do with Planar Banishment at least. But we have Time Flies. At the start of the villain turn, play the top card of the villain deck. If Time Flies into an Apocalypse, that's... Oh, no, sorry. No, it's fine, because that's start of the environment turn. Okay. Never mind. You can definitely play that at the start of your turn. That's fine. I'm kind of inclined to do this on Rhapsody. Thoughts? I mean, it'd only be 1 hit point, and then I do Scared So, and it doesn't do that much. Unless I set up the 30 damage combo, which I don't have right now. I do have a lot of the components for it, but I do not have 2 copies of Scherzo, and I do not have deal myself damage to use a power cards. Polyphoric Flare. No, I do have one of those. Never mind. Still can't get over the fact that Stuntman can cancel the apocalypse by initiating a bar brawl. Apocalypse canceled. If I did this one, a Company of Harmony would be more hit points than Argent Adept. We are like single digits. I would like some recovery means. I don't think we need to give out a +1 this round. Let's do it. Plus Apostate can't deal damage, so we're not going to take damage this round, but I like getting hit points. Of course, the only hit point that matters is the last one, but then you have it. So that's 5 hit points to Argent Adept that round. Nice. Call forth. Blinding Speed. Silver Shadow. So call forth 1. There are 2 relics in my deck. Discard a 2 to draw 2 relics. I don't have a 2. Blinding Speed we don't need to play unless we want to get rid of this guy, which is not dealing damage this round anyway, and not dealing that much damage because there's not many cards in the environment trash. So we could do the Silver Shadow for the Company. For 2 hit points. And then I can Polyphoric Flare, and that's like... Then I could do a whole rigmarole of powers again. Do the exact same thing we just did. Not really making progress in the game if I do that, though. Play Arcane Cadence and try to find the last instrument. The last conjuration, I guess. Wait, where's my last instrument? Oh, it's there. I can just play Akbanku's drum. Huh. Huh. Okay. Instrument collection is complete. Time flies. Here we go. Damage. Oh, but you can't deal damage. Max hit points. Impelfer, which plays Profane Summons. Orb of Delirium. Gauntlet of Perdition. That's the last relics. Okay. Oh no, we're destroying a card. That's why I played the second research grant. So then you have it. You don't always need a second research grant, but then you have it. Is now the time to Oblivion? Top deck was Call Forth 1. That's pretty trash. Man, it sure would be nice to have Darkwatch Night Mist right now, huh? Do you have Vernal Sonata? No. But you do have at least one more, right? Arcane Cadence to maybe find one? We either find an Arcane Cadence or a Vernal Sonata, maybe. I mean, I guess There is non-zero chance that we just find one of these 5 of those 10 cards instead. We have 2 card plays. Wait, we have 2 plays, 2 powers. I forgot about that. Can I stop you from playing? No. I want my Mistbound back. I want it back. But what if I were to miss some time? What if I were to miss the time? There are some 1s and 2s in there. And I would use up the amulet hit if I did that. Alright, I'm doing it. Oblivion 4. Revealed a 1 and a 2. So if I want to do something spectacular with my amulet, then I want to do the 2 to everyone, which will be 3. And everyone's gonna take that damage. I think that's fine. Orb of Delirium will take 12 damage. Okay. And there's no more relics in the deck. Can you get relics from your trash? I don't think you can. Actually, I guess the way you do it is with the relic spirits. Which is good that we don't have any relic spirits in play right now. And let's do this thing so that I don't need to use my base power anymore. Save the hit points. This is worth 11 hit points, isn't it? Cool. Maybe I use it then on a future turn. And I'm gonna reshuffle soon. I'm playing 3 cards. I've been dealt damage by Night Mist. I'm gonna use it. I was gonna use it on apostate, but I changed my mind. I still have not found a Lightspeed Barrage. What? What? Two plays. All my instruments are in play. Should I give all the +1s now? Can we kill Condemnation and then set up Burst for 39 damage? Oh my god. I guess so. So I gotta do this Vocalize and I need to do this Zeus Bell so that I can do +1 twice. And we just ping the Apostate and Condemnation a million times. And hope that you don't play something. I guess you can't play Relics. Unless you play Profane Summons or what, not Profane Summons, Relic Spirits. But those won't get destroyed anyway. So I Polyphoric Flare. to vocalize. Should I try a 30 damage-ish combo? I do get the Company of a Harmony, so I can use Drake's Pipes to do Scherzo. Scherzo. So, Harp. Lyra. Zoo's Bell. Syncopated Onslaught. So now +2s. Use a power. We want to do the other one that also does a Company of Harmony, so we can use Alacritus Subdominant again. We don't have any more Company of Harmonies. It's not 30 damage, but it's still pretty good. And then Tachyon finishes off Apostate. Do not play cards. Do not screw us up, please. Night Mist has an amulet that can't be played. Tachyon's Synaptic Interruption is fine. Vernal Sonata is okay. Ammo drop. Let's do Synaptic Interruption in case Apostate somehow kills Tachyon somehow. Despite... Can you deal damage? You cannot deal damage. Of course not. We've done so many hypersonic assaults that I forget whether we've played one this round or not. Alright. Impelfer, which plays Profane Summons, which puts no relics into play. Your actual play is Remorseless Provocation, deals damage, which doesn't damage. Doesn't deal damage, doesn't heal. And Impelfer does destroy something. Oh no! Whatever shall I do? No! No! Thank you for your help, Rhapsody of Vigor. Much appreciated. I am not sure what I'm playing, actually. Just Misfilled Recovery and let Tachyon take it? Sure. There you go, Tachyon. It's your show now. Wabam, wabam. There's a light speed barrage. We don't even get to need to use Blitz. So much for our plan for blitzing down Apostate. We finally found the light speed barrages. Oh well. We did it! We somehow defeated Ultimate Apostate. I don't know how, but we did. Thank God. And Night Mist finished at max HP. Cool beans. Well, it is almost 3 hours in. I think this was a valid stream. We did 3 one-shots. We won them all. Mints, sort of. I guess 2 near mints because we rewinded. But that was fun. Some interesting games, some decks that were set up beautifully. Certainly John didn't set the decks up in advance. Actually, he doesn't usually do that. A lot of people believe he does. And he has stated repeatedly that the way he sets up one-shots is he plays a game of Sentinels and saves the game and uses that. It's literally a game you get by hitting new game. But a lot of people are like, no, that's impossible. You can't start the game off with these cards and play them. Anyway, this will wrap up Dolphin's Dive for this week. Thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed your stay. Check out the other streams you have on this channel. Every Friday at 4 p.m. is Luck of the Seamus with Seamus the Hug Monster. Every Saturday at 1 p.m. is Spirit Island Saturdays with usually myself and usually Seamus. Bear in mind that Seamus is off this week because he is at a board game convention, so no stream tomorrow, and Spirit Island Saturdays will be just myself. Unless someone pings me to join or something. Feel free to ping me if you want to join for Spirit Island Saturdays at 1 p.m. on Saturday. But that's up to you. Every Tuesday at 7 p.m. is Handelabra Live with usually John. Be sure to check out Handelabra Live to see some content before it is publicly available. They have been working on Sentinels of Earth Prime. I have no idea where they are in the development of that, but it's definitely been heavily worked on the past 6 months or so. So hopefully you'll be able to enjoy it yourselves momentarily. It's also been mentioned that they plan on working on One Deck Galaxy, on the next Spirit Island expansions, such as Jagged Earth and not Nature Incarnate, Horizons of Spirit Island, that is. Horizons of Spirit Island is set to be released in 2023. Jagged Earth will certainly take time, but that is on their docket. Other Handelabra products include, such as Sentinels of the Multiverse, Bottom of the Ninth, One Deck Dungeon, Aeon's End, and Spirit Island, all available on Steam, iOS, and Android devices. One Deck Dungeon is also available on Switch if you want to switch it up. And yeah, follow us at twitch.tv/Handelabra Games for live streams. Follow me at twitch.tv/LogicDolphin for Final Fantasy 13 content. I've not been doing much streaming on my personal channel though, because I've been pretty busy with my 2 jobs. But at some point I will have free time again, I swear. But that's it. Have a good night, everyone. Peace.